This is Doombox playing Guild Wars Factions. I'm here in the Zos Shrivos channel, chilling out with my turtle friend. But I can't chill out for much longer because the city's under attack. Menlo just warned us after we miraculously got the Spear of Archimoris and the dank ashes of St. Victor. Now we get to go use them and find Shiro in the city. We gotta go back to Shlongmei Valley really quick, though.
Come, Boy 6. Menlo has told me that Shiro is building an army in the sewers.
That's my Togo voice because they didn't do voice acting for this part. So Shiro is basically building a clone army, much like in Star Wars Episode 2, the greatest movie ever created. City under attack. Let's do it. Oh, wait, what? I never accepted the convocation. Better go back and do that real quick. Whoops. Nice. All right, now we can do city under attack for real. We get to go back in the poop-filled Szechuan tunnels. Look at those, like, beams of light. And people say the city isn't beautiful. Look at that. We've just got to work our way up there, and there are some kind of annoying enemies we have to fight, but it shouldn't be too bad because I'm a overpowered spirit spammer with Weapon of Quickening, the greatest elite in the game. Just kidding, it's not that good of an elite, but hopefully I'll get a better one soon. All my spirits just died from that Ray of Judgment. Sweet, dude. Also, here's a fun little trick. If I hit Y, I can see the health bars of my spirits, and I can put them over here. So I could just watch them die in real time. Hey, I heard there was a battle in the sewers going on. Wait, what? I can't go in? Oh, guess what? I get to go to the Ricey Pavilion, and then I get to go basically redo that entire quest a second time. So there's a lot of things people debate in Guild Wars Factions, you know. Do you play Assassin? Do you play Ritualist? Who's better, the Luxons or the Kurziks? None of those debates matter. The real debate is, when you enter Raisu Palace, do you go to the right or to the left? I'm personally a lefty man myself. Leave a comment below. Which way do you think is the correct way to go? And there's only one right answer, except our quest. Oh, I'm so close to level 20. Then we grab our next quest, Battle in the Sewers, which is essentially just City Under Attack 2. It's literally the same quest as last time. Well, technically there's one key difference, and that is we have all these like guardsmen guys that are just gonna like kamikaze themselves and die in 5 seconds, but we need to escort at least some of them alive to the door, otherwise we fail the quest. They're literally not helping at all. Hey, you guys wanna like do something? There we go. Okay, took them long enough. Why is he not fighting? He's just standing there. Look at that. He's not even attacking. What the heck? Major restoration. Of course, the one ritualist rune I don't need. That's fine, though. I'll just throw it away into the garbage can. Dude, look at how helpful these guards are. These are the Emperor's greatest warriors, and look what they're doing. Look at how amazing these warriors are. I guess the Xingje Monastery isn't all that it's slapped out to be. Hey, I brought your guards over. Ready to go to Sunjiang District? So this is Sunjiang District, our next mission, and here's a little lore nugget for you guys. Sunjiang District used to be like a big business district of Kaineng City, but after the Jade Wind, they had to convert it into residences because of all the people, you know, moving from the Jade. And it looks like Shiro is doing some freaky things with bubbles in here, so we're gonna go check that out. And guess what, gamers? I'm level 20, max level. You know what that means. Everyone in the game is going to respect me a whole lot more. Let me just unload some of this crap, and then we can start the mission. Alright, here we are in the Sunjiang District. We get the 2 relics, and Menlo and Togo need to survive. I think I'm going to go with the urn, because I'd rather not die than, you know, do a little bit extra damage. Wouldn't it be cool if I could have Bay 6 carry the other artifact for me? So the urn works the same way, you know, you charge it up by taking damage, and then when you drop it, it absorbs damage in the area. And this is actually a pretty cool looking area. I like this little bridge thing. I like the sort of like temple feel to this area, and there's kind of like a fiery furnace component to it as well. I just gave Basics a Weapon of Quickening. Oh my goodness, that's the most useless thing in the world. Yeah, Basics' spells are going to recharge faster. Isn't that so great on a warrior? So the main objective of this mission, is to pop all these little bubbles that Shiro is kind of I don't know what he's doing with them. I think he's using them to like siphon some juices out of the world. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. But we gotta destroy these bubbles, and by doing that we gotta kill the Spirit of Portals. The urn is level 5, so I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that Togo and Menlo are in the radius of this thing, because they are the ones that I want to protect the most. Because if they die, I just have to uninstall the game and never play again. We don't want that. Oh hey, it's Shiro. He's just chilling with his blue balls. And the fun thing about this mission is we can kind of just choose whichever way we want to go. It's like a choose your own adventure. I think I'm going to go this way. And what's especially helpful is we get to just like follow the little blue beam. It tells us exactly where we need to go, unlike some of the other missions where I completely got lost because I'm dumb. That's not going to happen here because we have a guiding beam of light. And what's dumb though is the minions and spirits kind of get stuck on the Shiro over there, so they just like die and are basically useless. Much like Tanaki Temple, there's a high risk of over aggroing stuff, so I'm going to be careful. I'm going to do the little basics spirit wall thing again. Alright, basics, do your thing. Work your magic. Of course, the Ray of Judgment right on top of the spirits. And what's great about this environment is there's a big rooftop that's blocking the spirits' projectiles. So that entire setup I did, completely pointless. So these are little traps that if you walk on them, you get crippled and start bleeding, which is never a fun thing. The one drawback of me being so like overly safe and protective is I'm not taking any damage to charge the urn. So I might have to go out here and like face tank some stuff to like power it up. Like, oh, hit me! Did that do anything? No, it's still level 1. I'm gonna strategically drop it right here so it only covers our healers, Menlo and Togo. Well, I guess just me, Menlo, and Togo got that one. Which is okay, because it'll spread more damage to each person. Menlo and Togo just walked right on top of the trap. Sweet, dude. Love it. Alright, one bubble has been popped. Uh-oh, we're in poopy water here. We're all taking some serious heat. I'm gonna request that we don't stand in that. Wait, we somehow made it here without aggroing a single group. I'm impressed, honestly. Alright, one more Spirit Rift remaining. And we aggroed a group. But we'll fight him from up here so we're not in the poop water. Dude, Base 6 is out in Africa right now. This is like the Bald People Club. Look at this. We'll head this way to pop our final bubble. So these things, I don't know what you call them, floor buttholes? Well, they give you dazed, and you don't want that, so you gotta avoid them. As every single person in our party stands on them. But whatever. Did you hear that knife sound? It's like, it's like you're at a hibachi restaurant. We're in like just a weird spot right now. We're like crammed in this little corridor, and it's making my beehole pucker up, if you know what I mean. What are they doing? Oh my gosh. They're fighting like way up there without us. Base 6 is overextending like she's gonna get a tax refund for it right now. Dude, I've been fighting this group for like 4 hours now. I could have booked a trip to Peru in the amount of time it's been taking to kill this group. And miraculously, we didn't wipe, so I'll take that. Look, there's like dazed in the cutscene. So we get to battle 4 of these constructs. If we just pull them like one at a time, it should be okay. He shut all the doors on us. It's kind of spooky. I assume these are the things that he was summoning with his little bubbles, and this is what we have to kill. Oh, thanks, Menlo. Thanks, Basics. Thanks for just aggroing literally everything. Holy frick, dude. Did you see the amount of damage that thing just did to us? Oh, please kill that assassin. Dude, I do not want to wipe in the last part. Just like killed, oh my gosh. Did you see how much damage that was doing to Menlo and Togo? Oh, we got a Ritualist boss. I technically could have captured something from him had I brought a Capsig, but I didn't. Soul Twisting. That would have actually been really good. Dang it, why didn't I bring a Signet? That's okay, I'll be getting Signet of Spirits pretty soon. Somehow got Masters, even though I feel like that took forever.
The Spear of Archimedes and the Urn of St. Victor were destroyed.
Well, I'm glad we went on that long side quest to get them, so we could use them for one single mission. And it didn't even kill him. Nice.
But he will return.
Seek out the Kurziks and the Luxons.
What if the two sides are just too far apart?
Then Shiro will win.
I will go speak with the Luxons. Menlo, you must talk with the Kurziks. They respect you.
What should I do?
You too must choose a side.
The Emperor. Ah, he is going to kill you.
No, you lie.
Rip.
Beware the harvest ceremony.
That was another pretty meaty cutscene, if you know what I mean. The spear and urn that we spent all that time looking for got destroyed, so we can't use those to kill Shiro, but what we can do is unite the Luxons and the Kurziks together to defeat Shiro. So this is the really cool part of the game where you get to pick your side. And also we got a little bit of a cutscene at the end with Shiro and the fortune teller, where the fortune teller tells Shiro that the Emperor is going to kill him, which effectively like set off the downward spiral of like Shiro turning evil and the Jade Wind and all that stuff. And like it's never really explained why the fortune teller said that. Like she's effectively the one that caused everything in factions to happen. That's kind of one of the unanswered questions after all of this. Maybe we'll learn more about it in End of Dragons. Just kidding. Modern ArenaNet doesn't know how to tell a story, so that's not going to happen. But we can speculate all we want. Maybe it was Abaddon. Who knows? This is the fateful part where I pick Kurzik or Luxon. Now, you may be wondering what me, Doombox, 13-year leader of the Knights of Echovald, is going to pick. And that answer is the Luxons. My guild may be Kurzik, and it might be named after their homeland, but I am a Luxon at heart. Always have been. I just love the beach. I love the sea. I love turtles. I love oceans. I love beaches. I love water. I love boats. I love surfing. I love toilets. I love sinks. I love faucets. I like everything to do with water. So that's why I'm going Luxon. There's nothing you can do about it. Here we are, Kavalon, capital city of the Luxons. Very, very cool place. You guys have probably heard enough fanboying from me already, but I just love this city. I love Jade Sea. I love sparkly market balloon things. It's cool. It's really cool the way factions works. If you have enough faction in your alliance, which my alliance has an amazing 13 faction, but this one happens to have 18 million, and they own Kavalon. And if you own the city, you gain access to like an exclusive area of the town, like down here. You get access to the Deep, which is the elite mission, also one of my favorites. So here's Elder Diarrhea, and we have to kind of prove our worth to her by befriending the Luxons, where we have to grind out 10,000 Luxon faction. Elder Rhea, that's a pretty tall order. Wait, what? Oh, hey, I just happen to have 17,000 right here. Well, that was easy. Now we could do Stolen Eggs, our next primary quest. We're just blazing through Kavalon, aren't we? But before I continue on with the primary quest, we have to give our emo boys in the Stone Forest here some love, because I need to capture an elite skill outside of House Suhelzer. So, all of you goth emo people that really wanted me to do some Kurzik content, you're gonna get it. Just maybe not exactly what you expected. But we get to spend some time here. The Luxons have their siege turtles, and the Kurziks have these juggernauts, which are these big, like, leafy boys with a little thing covering their pee-pee just in case. It's actually kind of strange. Like, these were once people, and they kind of like sacrificed themselves to get turned into a juggernaut. It's a little bit like weird, not gonna lie. All right, House Suhelzer. While I'm here, oh gosh, we have an entirely new set of henchmen. We get these two little guys, these wallows, as henchmen.
Damn, boy, he's thick!
Some of the few non-human henchmen in the game, so of course I'm gonna bring both. All right, good enough for me. I don't even have a Signet of Capture. Wow, all that, and I have to go back. Oh, wow, actually, while I'm at it, I can afford my final piece of armor. And with that, I can finally afford my Cantha shoes, and look at that. It took me all the way to Kavalon to make it to level 20 and get a full set of max armor. Ain't that something? And I have some money left over too. I could probably afford some runage. I'll go superior channeling. Minor spawning power. Dude, that's highway robbery. I can't afford that just yet. Well, now that that little detour is out of the way, I can finally head out into Ferndale with my Signet of Capture in hand to nab that Signet of Spirits, kind of the go-to ritualist elite. It's just so good, and you'll see why once I get it. And the enemies here are level 50 billion, so we have to be a little bit more careful than Kaineng City, that's for sure. Dude, like, everything in this entire zone is like a healer or a protection or something. Stuff just takes forever to kill. There's something funny about, like, a big lumbering guy, like, shadow stepping around being, like, a sneaky assassin build. One thing I'll have to say is, like, the dredge in Guild Wars 1 are so much cooler than they are in Guild Wars 2. Like, in Guild Wars 1, they're like these monstrous, like, scary underground creatures. In Guild Wars 2, they turned them into these, like, cartoony, like, pseudo-communist, like, mole people with really, like, funny, cartoony voices. They're like, "Oh, everyone, kill Molitarian!" It's like... They did that to so many things in Guild Wars 2. One of the many reasons I think Guild Wars 1 is better. Like, they did that to the Char. Char used to be these fearsome, spooky, like, feral beasts, and then they turned into these weird, like, furry bait, Goku hair, like, pink hair, fluffy kitty cat things. Which is, like, completely antithetical to what a Char is supposed to even be. There's my rant for the day. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. There he is, Wag Spirit Speak. The very boss we have come to assassinate. It is kind of funny that one of the most powerful ritualist elites in the game comes from some random, like, dredge in the middle of the forest. And he's dead. Here we go. Signet of Spirits. There it is, the big money skill. So remember how I used to have to cast every single spirit individually? Check this out. Oh! It's so good, and it's great, and now I can finally leave this forsaken forest and never come back ever again. Emos and goth GFs everywhere on Suicide Watch. And also, while I'm here in the guild hall, I'm going to pick up Summon Spirits, which arguably is more important than Signet of Spirits. Before I move on, I'm just gonna drop here into the Temple of Balthazar just to demo to you guys how awesome these new skills are, in case you don't know. So what I can do now is I can summon 3 spirits, I can summon Bloodsong, I can summon Pain, I can cast a Painful Bond on an enemy here, and then just pull all my spirits to me and all of them attack at once. Like, look at that. Like, this skill is so good because it heals them and it moves the spirits with me. So, Summon Spirits is just, like, it's great. Because before, the spirits were always stationary, and now I can just, like, move them around with me. And I'm effectively unstoppable. Our next primary quest is Stolen Eggs, which will take us to Guyala Hatchery, the main Luxon mission. And it's actually a pretty tricky mission, so I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I'll wrap it up behind this little counter here like I'm the salesman. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a pretty exciting part of factions. It's the part where you actually get to pick a faction. We're gonna split off with the Luxons and hopefully unite them with the Kurziks to murk Shiro once and for all. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Also, I'll leave links below to my Twitch, my Twitter, my guild, all that good stuff. Check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Doombox, signing out.